Why men should test women. Screen her with these questions. Hello, gentlemen. I am Apollonia Ponti. I'm a dating, relationship, and life coach for men. I've been doing this for over 7 years, and I get men true results in attracting high quality women with sustainable relationships and better results with just overall attracting high quality women. So if that sounds pretty great to you, I want you to click right now if this is your first time viewing and subscribe. Click that subscribe button. And also to my loyal subscribers, thank you for being here with me. Comment below as I love interacting with you. And let's begin. All right, so I want to say something. When I say test, I want to really reevaluate that. Why men should actually character gauge a woman. That's what I want to call it. It's not the S test, SHIT test. It's not any of that. It's the character test, okay? I think it's really important to be able to define what type of woman that you want in your life, men. So you don't just fall for anyone or anything. Many men in our society have been trained to just fall for a woman that is the prettiest woman and make her like you. Think about that. Really think about that. And it's like you're already accepting that you have to be in this proved type of mentality. And I've been doing studies for years. I've been a coach in the men's field for over 10 years now. And one of the things that I've really realized, and I've seen advice from days before and what men used to go through, and I look at all of this stuff, and everything that men have learned literally is manipulation or subconsciously programming men to really date the prettiest woman, but really not putting themselves first. And I talk about this a lot on YouTube. I talk a lot about it on my social media channels, especially when I do my Instagram lives and Facebook lives, is men aren't really taught like women are to really start qualifying women for what they want. When you're growing up, men don't hear choose a good woman. Make sure you choose a woman that nurtures you. Make sure you choose a woman that adapts to her feminine. Make sure you choose a woman that can be loyal to you. Make sure you choose a woman that's communicative to you, right? And so I think it's apparent that men get better with this because now, if you want to elevate, this is the time because you can get the result. So remember, dating is an assessment process. I've said this for 7+ years now. So you must figure out someone instead of falling for lust and chemistry only, because your value, your self-esteem, and confidence are shown. And this leads you in the direction with women, gentlemen. So let's talk about how to character gauge a woman. Character gauging a woman is not meant to look at this as I'm better than she or she is better than me. It's also meant to say this person is really an equal as a human, but I also want to make sure that I put myself as a higher standard so I can attract that higher standard of quality. Understood? So I think that character gauging a woman is meant for you to be inquisitive because you are getting to know another and you're stepping out of let me get her to like me, but instead going into your dates and saying, let me see what she's all about. But also more about gauging yourself as well in the process of dating women, experiencing like, what are my habits? Where do I fall short? What have I been doing that's just not working for me, Apollonia, right? So now you become more inquisitive about yourself and learn from your behaviors, because in the past video that I posted last week, I talk about this and I'll link that below because I really want you to watch that next. So everyone is or has been on different walks of life, right? So we cannot make a square fit in a circle, right? So character gauging a woman is important to pay attention to when dating. Is this person aligned with my journey? Is this person have the same values? Is this person actually red flags like my ex, right? Showing me red flags like my ex. Maybe that's a place where I need to kind of back up a little bit. So creating standards is so important in dating and relationships for men, more than ever these days. And I say this all the time, and the same thing would go for a woman, is a woman can make your house or break your house, gentlemen. Okay? And so I think it's really important for you to focus on being your best self in the face of you. So in the face of a woman that you're going to love and admire and want to be with, you're already your best self. So you're going to attract the best of a woman. Or elevate yourself to the fact that she herself sees so much in you that she's going to admire you to be and give her the motivation to be her best self. So when I say standards, this does not mean developing unrealistic expectations of women, men. What I mean is having an idea of what you want in a wholesome relationship and actually sticking to it. How many times have you really thought about what is it that I actually want from a woman? besides she has to be healthy, fit, beautiful, brown hair, blonde hair, blue eyes, whatever. Throw that stuff out of the window. Because this is what I tell men all the time. You're going to find someone you're attracted to no matter what, but don't put that on the front part of how you go about attraction. This actually gets men in trouble. So we know we've all lowered our standards. We've all compromised our standards for someone because we were afraid maybe to be alone, or we've all been unhappy with someone's behavior, but somehow found an excuse to probably justify it, right? You've been there. But at this point, it's not about justifying someone's actions. It's about justifying your own and knowing what you want. That's why standards are so important. They set the foundation for any type of relationship. They let you gauge what you will and will not accept. And standards are here to help you attain what you really desire rather than settling for just anyone or anything. Standards are meant to not only help you grow, but also guide you. But they are also here to help you not waste your time, be disappointed, lose yourself, or get in toxic relationships or toxic environments. Because standards show confidence. It's the alpha mentality. The high value man does not seek out a low value woman, gentlemen, because he knows what he wants, just like a woman should too. The man that women want is a man who is open and an honest person with lots of integrity. He's a hard worker, he's ambitious, and he's good at handling maybe conflict and communication. This is how everyone should be, and so should the woman, guys, that you choose. So I'm going to give you 7 top questions for screening a woman when you're dating her or when you're on a date, okay? So this first question is more about when you're getting to know each other and you've actually been dating, right? I think that one of the questions that you're going to ask is not about an ex relationship or that person in general. Just ask, like, how did you deal with conflict in your past relationship? That is a great question. 2 is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in, 3 years, depending on, wherever you are in your life. But I think this is really important because a woman can say, I want to be married, I want to have children. It'll give you an insight of her vision, right? The third question in screening a woman is like, what makes her excited about life, right? If a woman can't answer that question, then that's a pretty big red flag. The fourth one is, I think it's great. It gives her insight about her life and what she's experienced in dating is, what do you think about dating these days? How has it been for you? Has it been hard? Has it been a struggle? Like, this gives you some insight about what she really, really looks for and what she likes and what she doesn't like or what she's experienced as well. Number 5, the fifth question is really about like, what does she find attractive about a man? What is the number one quality she couldn't live without? This gives you insight about if she's thought about it, right? If she is really aligned, if she's like, oh, he has to be fit and healthy. Great. Okay, that's a superficial, probably surface level answer, right? Maybe go in and give her another chance and say, no, something else, like it's a quality that that you can't live without, right? Number 6 is really asking her about like how she handles conflict. Like, is she a communicator? Is she someone that needs to take time, right? And then number 7 is really ideally like, what is she looking for? I think this is crucial, men. I don't think that you're a simp. I don't think that you are in lack if you ask a woman as a man what they're looking for. You're not telling the woman that you want to be with her and you're going to be her knight in shining armor, but you're showing a woman that you are of quality and you're not trying to waste your time with a woman, and you get straight to the point. You're direct and you say it with ease, you say it with confidence, and you say it with empathy as well. It's not like you're a drill sergeant asking these questions. These questions need to be moderated and they also need to be in flow, right? They're not just something that you just ask out of the blue. They need to be flow in the conversation because it's aligned with the topic that you're asking. Okay. Gentlemen, right below in the comments, I would encourage you to comment below and give me some other questions that you think that you can ask women that will help character gauge and screen them as well. Let's help each other out. And as always, if this is your first time visiting, I welcome you to click that subscribe button, and you also can get a free gift right below. It's my 7 common mistake ebook that men make when attracting women. It's completely free. Go ahead and download it and get started there. As always, I'll see you in the next video. And remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.